We are back today
Hi.
in the lava tunnels, where our valiant adventurers have been searching for an artifact to swap with the Dwarven Queen for the item of the gods that they had been searching for. This suit of armour belonging to the Dwarven King's grandfather. Has been taken and used by a group of salamanders deep under the Dwarven capital.
Sorry, it's taking me a second to get the actual string to pop up.
It took a minute on my PC as well. But yes, we can also hear Zox as well. So.
Low poke, you are. I better get him tagged up too. Read the chat. Liz is live today though. Remember last week when I was saying you're not live, and he's like,
How dare you? It was live.
we don't have any technical issues. I don't know what
It
you're on
was
about.
live every single time.
yeah, I was like, you're like that. Yeah, we are. No. Well, I'm not in the camera though. Why am I not in the camera?
He's getting.
That's
I
stupid.
don't know, because you're off to one side.
Yeah. Oh my. What way is the right way?
I don't have the biggest
Not that way.
box in the world for you.
Yeah, that girl.
Yeah, that's better.
Hi, Scary. How are you? I think I'm
Get
using the
away!
voice.
How's it
Too
going?
much screaming from the funfair earlier.
So you guys
Oh, you was.
taking a break in the tunnels just outside of this large cavern filled with flame-proof lava monsters.
Fuck yeah.
You can see from the
Should've
little
asked for a
hole
bloody
you made in the
warg.
wall them kind of nesting around little piles of eggs and pulling up these little craters in the lava and the floor.
Horrible little things they are.
These like wide-headed, like thick, meter-long newts. And at the back of the cave, this incredibly large specimen, maybe twice as big as the rest, using pieces of the armor that you're here for to puddle lava over its eggs.
Sorry. It's just funneling it. Because that's what armor should be used for. Handy.
Mm-hmm.
Malt.
So, what do we do? There's the armor.
What I don't.
What do we do? They got babies.
They ain't seen it yet, have they? None of us know we're here. We're in the crack in the wall looking on them.
Yeah, you're currently unnoticed by the denizens of this cave.
So how about, gang? I've got an idea. Listen, right? How about I turn into a spider and I try and sneakily go over there and steal the artifact out of its mouth. And if it goes sideways, I need you lot to get me back ASAP. And if it goes good, then I'll get back with the artifact.
So, Joe, can you see currently the cave on the map?
Yeah,
Can you see where the armor is?
it's in the middle on that, on the guy with the salamanders, right?
Yeah. How are you going to get
Yeah.
over the lava moat, Joe?
Throw him.
Well, I'm a spider with my web, you know, like Spider-Man style. Along the web.
Does this species have webbing?
Like 8
good
legs.
question.
I don't believe he picked any webbing upgrades for Gertrude when you were
Not at the
making
moment.
them. Pretty sure that's an extra like ability.
Gertrude, I think you have misjudged your abilities.
You picked fangs as your
Yeah.
spider skill.
Getting a bit ahead of myself there, wasn't I? Alright, plan B. Rubus, pick me up and throw me over to it. I will grab the artifact, take a hit, and then you lot are gonna have to somehow or magic witchery me back, Moogle.
I mean, it's gonna
No,
be
I
a
don't
pretty
have
big hit.
levitation. I don't have any of that.
What use are you guys to me then? We need to readjust our
I don't know. I'm looking over there for the map. I got one.
our skills within this party.
Come on,
But
dog, if
Please,
you can.
why are you guys here with me here? I could, damn, you can't help me. Scary, what do you think?
How well would you
Should I
say
go it on
these
my own?
monsters can see?
They can smell us, I guess.
You weren't in the tunnel with the one earlier, were you? That was
No.
Makoto and Gertrude.
No, he stayed
They'd
his
have
ass up
gotten a
top,
better
didn't he?
look at it. They're not big on the whole eyes thing. You wouldn't have really seen any eyes on their heads.
Okay.
Cookie,
Yes.
this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I always think of you like I think of Groot.
Yes.
Do you extend your arms out?
Yeah, in like 3 to 6 months.
What?
He can. He can change.
We don't have.
Yeah, he can change
can
what he
change
looks
my
like
shape.
slowly over time.
Yeah.
What about if I cause a lengthy diversion? And then one of you lot run in there and steal it.
Still,
What
we
if you
have the
do
dilemma of
what?
Getting across.
I create a lengthy diversion and I make all the enemies go to one side.
We can figure
And
out all of that when we figure out how are we getting across the gap of fucking lava. Like,
Don't use the rope. I don't
how
know.
much of a
It's
distance
not that
between
big,
where
is
we
it?
are stood and where the other ledge is? How much of a distance?
I've
Probably
got
like
8 legs powered by hydraulic fluids. I can jump.
60 feet or so, 70 feet.
No. What's the distance between the edge of the where you was at the end and that look 15 feet.
Yeah.
It's a 15-foot jump, gang. We can make that.
Give me a perception check, Rubus.
Fuck's sake.
Not now, Rupert.
Out of 19.
What a scary thing we should do.
You do notice that there are like kind of large stalagmite pillars kind of hanging from the ceiling in a few places.
Diversion wise, you could sort of like knock a few of those down and so on. But
I was thinking frozen food over there or something else.
on the map,
Yeah.
there's those little pillars. What is their distances? Give me a line.
Which
measurement.
ones?
Just
These?
to the right. Yeah. From either side, it's 15 foot. Ooh, 25. Which side are we coming in from?
You guys are
The left.
over here. Does that work?
Behind
Yeah,
the hidden. Look, we could sneak around them because them looks like there's some walls there. Yeah, they're rocks, but they're not the same level. They look a bit higher. I might be wrong. So we
Where?
could sneak around them walls.
Here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right in front of us.
They are
Yeah,
a
we
bit
could
higher,
sneak
yeah,
around
yeah.
the wall. yeah, and then we wait there, and then we throw food over to the other side as far as one you can throw it. And if all of them go to the right side to get the food, yeah, it only takes one of us to quickly run around, jump over the ledge, run up there, grab the metal, and then come back, jump back over, and then come back.
But you still got the
But,
So you're
beasties
saying
in the middle.
like.
well, hopefully he'll go for the food as well. They'll all go. Oh, if I make a distraction of some sort, do you think you can make the jump, Rubus? I mean, you're made of wood. Maybe you should stay back, Makoto.
Like that.
What do you want me to do?
No, not that jump. No, come down south. Come
Like
down. Come down south. Like, so from behind the wall, go south. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares, and then move to the east by like 10 squares, and then go north. So you're in this little crevice bit, and then
Like
there's only a
this.
10-meter jump.
Alright.
You see that cute little inlet sticking out? That's the one that I want to jump from if I was going to jump from anything. that would be me.
Yeah, that's it.
Like that.
Yeah, Zox. Perfect. Exactly
How
that.
heavy
Yeah.
is Makoto?
Pardon?
How heavy would you say Makoto is?
You want to know how heavy I am? You don't ask
What do
a
you
lady
mean?
her weight.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
asking
what about
the
your
witch, not
pop?
a
Your
lady.
pop? What about your poppet? Poppet. How strong is it? Do you think you could flick that across there and it grab the
They're
armor
not
from-
strong.
What's your poppet made
Oh,
of?
no.
Me.
My-
We don't know. It's just
Yeah.
entity, isn't it? Man said,
Is it
me.
like one of those little straw dolls?
It's made up of wood, spit, mud, sticks,
There's a hex here and there.
leaves, and fur balls.
Hey,
Alright.
so
Wow.
She's
if
got a
it's
collection.
flammable.
Never
She's-
realised how disgusting the puppet is.
But yeah.
I'm just picturing.
Get the fuck off!
I'm just picturing
Hold
a
on.
fox like going around the forest eating a bunch of stuff and then coughing up the poppet.
It's like an owlet little first. What is it called? Like what do the owlets spit up?
The pellets.
Yeah, well they're not pellets, but it's like they're like gullets. That's it. Owlet gullet. That's what it is. Foxes. It's just a fox gullet.
Oh.
It's made of kibble.
Alright, so you want to sneak round, try and sneak past kind of these guys who are over here. Not get noticed
My
by these
puppet
guys.
can eat
Jump
fire.
over here, where there is. I don't know if you've spotted him. So all these guys are.
Excuse me.
So there's a couple of guys on this one still. So I mean, like, if you're sneaking
Yeah.
up to here, you're still aware of that, yeah? Just making sure.
Yeah, I was thinking if I cause a diversion, it'll all come running. I want to do something big enough that they all come running to me.
Oh yeah.
And then, do you see what I mean, guys? So if I sneak across to the east and cause a diversion, they'll all come to me. One of you grab the armor, and then I can, I don't know, do my best to run out of it. What do you think?
Just let him. Let him cook. Oh, it's a funny
Who
emoji.
said let him? Let him cook.
Or we leave, we get the Dwarven King so fucking shit-faced and wasted, have a party, get everybody in the town wasted, and then we just steal the piece. We could do that. Let's do that. Because this seems like it's a bad
I
idea.
mean, it could work, you know.
It just seems like a very bad idea all the way around on so many levels.
We want to go back and steal from the dwarves. I'm down. I am down. How are we gonna do that? Gertrude will save the day. Dirty creep she is.
I am just joking. I know that's not gonna work.
Oh, fair.
Right. So here's
Got
the
any
problem.
got any water spells? You can't use your water.
No,
things.
I don't have
Can
any
you?
water spells.
Yeah, no, sorry.
They're
I don't.
moving, gang. They're coming towards us.
Yeah,
We
I know
better
they're
start
moving. Or perhaps we just leave and reassess the
We
situation.
can't leave. We can't leave. We need the fucking artifact there in the middle of it.
Well, here's the problem. If I jump from
Oh,
that
my God,
inlet
I'm
all the way across to the other one, that's going to leave me and my poppet with some fire-breathing fucking salamanders all by our damn selves. And I'm not able to deal with that. We've already seen I am not able to
How
solo
fast
anything.
are these things?
Then on top of it, we're going to have
There's salamanders.
you
They're
guys
quite
being
quick.
attacked by 1, 2, 3. Where's the other ones? Like 6?
I'll just keep running. They're not that fast.
They're
I mean,
not
quick.
particularly
they're not as quick as a
fast from what
spider.
you've seen. They're kind of waddling. They don't
Yeah,
seem
I've got
particularly
acrobatic
fast on
skills.
land.
Have we got any explosions between there? Like, do you think they'll go for pasta dishes or chicken fried rice?
I mean,
Elemental dagger.
distraction-wise, Gertrude could literally just run across the map screaming.
Gaia.
What, in spider mode, like a giant huntsman? Whoa!
Yeah,
I've got elemental daggers. I just fuse water elements on the daggers.
these
and throw
things
the daggers.
can't
Where are you
like
gonna get the
climb
water
walls and
from?
stuff. What do we need water for?
I've got elemental daggers. I'll summon the elemental. Is that not what they use for?
I'm pretty sure you gotta
Don't
get the
think
water
so.
from somewhere.
Wait, we have a
I've
water
got
skin.
thingy with me. I've
Okay,
got a
but
water
how long-
skin here.
right.
Yeah.
Cookie, how long have we been in this place for?
I don't know. A night? Well, ish.
And we have special cloaks that are supposed to keep us from overheating, correct?
Yeah.
So what do you
So
think
the
has
water's
happened to the
boiled.
water inside of our water skins? Or it's gone. It could have evaporated.
It's turned into steam because it's evaporated inside the bag. So, you know.
Spit on the dagger.
I just got a hot.
Oh, let me just hawk up some of my
steam.
fox phlegm.
It's water based.
Right, I'm gonna start moving. I'm going. Sod you lot. Right. What do I need to do? Roll a stealth check.
If you're going out stealthily, yeah, I will require stealth.
Yeah. I wish to make a move to like the bottom middle at this moment. Sort of around
You can
like
move, you
the
can
bottom
move,
row
you
of
can move
squares.
yourself, surely. Can you not move
Can I
yourself?
move myself?
You should be able to.
I don't know. Where is that me there? Oh look, I can move myself. Oh, that's actually cool.
Yeah.
Right, so I want to move into like. Where am I gonna
If you
go?
press Q while you're moving, you'll see kind of like how far you're moving. But anyway, so you want to move down here, yeah?
No. Sorry, I moved it again to there.
Alright. Roll me
I
a
stayed
stealth
up,
check to see if these guys notice you.
Obviously, gonna smash it and get
Alright.
there.
So
I get a level 1.
you are. So how close did you get? Okay.
Like 15 feet away from the post, yeah.
Yeah, so you make your way across this uneven, rocky terrain. The air around you is baking hot, and you can feel it kind of like in your lungs when you breathe, like you're in a sauna. Just you move gracefully across the floor. And you hear the creatures kind of like shifting around, a couple of them like bump into each other. And they're just kind of like focused on their nests and like checking over their eggs and things.
Do you reckon if I take one of them out, guys, the rest of them would be alerted?
Yeah, probably.
Do you reckon? Should we tempt it and see what happens?
I thought you had a plan.
Yeah, there's that one blocking my path. I don't know, because I suppose I'll make the lengthy diversion now, and they're all gonna. No, but that's not a good play. They're all gonna run into the middle. That's not good, is it? Can I go with spells? I don't have. Oh, how far does the telekinetic hand spell reach?
You're the one with the spell. What does it say?
It says telekinetic hand base level 1 freedom spell. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say how far away I need to be. It says there's a damage rating on it.
Range 30 feet.
30 feet. What's the range between me and Q? I need to do Q, so yeah. 75. Fuck! Where's 30 feet away from that thing?
Like right on the edge of that cliff, or that's a lot of measurements.
I reckon do it. Right, I'm gonna sneak around. So if I do this, can you? How do I get Q? Yeah, can you see what I'm drawing on here?
Yeah.
Wait. Like,
We
I
see
wanna
you
kind of
move
like
at each
sneak
step.
around. Oh, but no, forget that. I went around in circles there.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, and
Let's
like,
for those couple that you're going
kind of move
close
it.
by, let's run a little perception check for them. So, how we doing? Oh, that guy's not paying attention. Ooh, what kind of perception are these guys rocking with?
Do you want another stealth check?
No, I'm
I-
using the same one.
Okay.
Genuinely want Joe to fail the stealth check here. And actually
What?
get diamond.
Yeah, it'd be good, isn't it?
Alright, so
What?
Because then he could just run in and grab the shit and leave. And I just had to run miles and more on the way back.
So, Joe,
Yo.
as you run past this boy, stealthy, like the wind, you
Yeah,
manage
like
to
a
get
ninja.
past him, no problem. Head up here.
Yep.
This guy, nothing.
Yep. Straight
And
through.
this guy
See?
comes up, and you kind of knock a stone as you're running, and it skitters past your feet. And this guy just kind of lunges forward to attack you.
Which one? The little one?
Yeah, this one just here.
That one there. Alright, so as he attacks
Are
me...
they all the same size?
No, 'cause you got the big one in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So,
Okay.
As he lunges to attack me,
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to, like, sort of dodge. So that would be, I guess, acrobatics, I guess.
No, this is just your AC.
Or,
So he is.
oh, okay,
So your AC is.
it's 21,
Okay.
and my shield is 21.
So that is
Oh, I
gonna
kinda wanna-
be. That is gonna be a hit.
Okay.
So that is 10 points of fire damage, halved to 5 points.
Wait. How much is your armor again, Joe?
My armor, 21.
Yeah, your ACE. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dying in this. Okay, cool.
So,
Cool.
right. That's fine. So I took a hit
So
of how much?
you
10
took
damage?
5 damage because your cloak is
Wow.
halving the fire damage. As this guy just kind of like burps
Alright.
a little splot of lava at you.
Alright,
And now I'm going to need you to give me a strength save. A fortitude
A what,
save.
sorry?
A fortitude
and
save.
say.
Unfortunately, as this guy burps lava at you, you make some noise.
shit.
And you
Here we
hear
go, chat.
some kind of low, throaty rumbles from a few points in the room as some of the nearby ones take interest, including
The big boy.
Ah, that didn't work. Flip him. Flip, my boy. Ha, no.
As he does roly-polies down the map.
He rolls over to you.
Rolls over the lava.
And he is going to fling some lava your way. So if you can give me a reflex save, please. Please and thank you. Ah, 24. Excellent. You managed to dodge out of the way of this ball of lava.
Thank fuck for that.
So you dodge.
Okay, cool.
Bam. Bam. Okay, you are in position to start telekinetic handing. You guys have noticed that there's a lot of focused attention to that corner of the room. A lot of creatures without eyes that are turning their faces towards him and away from you. What are you two gonna do in this moment?
First thing I'm gonna do is cast Sanctuary on Moogle.
How long does that last?
Cool.
It is a minute.
Man, could have cast that on Gertrude before they left. Instead,
Could have done. Could have done.
Could have
Can't
done,
tell me
didn't.
now. So they can't attack me, but no.
Why not
didn't.
save it and wait until like something's actually attacking me?
Because I have to be in touching
I'm running
range.
there.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
if there's a time, this is probably the time. That's definitely a pre-fight spell. 10 rounds is plenty of rounds.
Mhm. But if you attack one of them, Moogle, you're, I believe the sanctuary fails.
No. Yeah.
Oh no,
It does.
Okay,
It
that's
does.
good.
If you attack someone, then you don't have sanctuary against that person anymore.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, what else are you guys gonna be doing? Rubus, you got an action left? Are you gonna move around a bit, or?
I mean, technically, I'm not in a fight yet, so I should have.
Yeah, they haven't seen you guys yet. But you can do whatever you want.
Start climbing these
No.
rocks.
I would like to discuss further with Makoto about her going and getting the artifact if I help distract with Gertrude.
Well, I'm going to attempt to use telekinesis next, so I might be able to swoop it, but I might fail it. Let's see what happens.
Alrighty.
But
So
if Makoto really jumps into that island of fire with a big boy over there,
after that,
that's the protector.
the salamanders are going to take their turn. So this guy's gonna do a little attack against you. That's a miss. He's going to try one more time. Ooh, that is a crit. So that
Right in the foot.
is 15 halved to 7.
That puts me in 39. That's right, I'm not going to do bad stuff.
This guy's gonna head over here, and he is gonna also try and slam you. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. So that is 11 points of fire damage.
Halved.
No, 22 half
Yeah,
to
11.
11.
Alright, yeah.
That takes me up to 28. Shit, I'm losing health fast, guys. This has got bad.
This guy is going to slip off the pillar into the lava.
But I'm sure there's
This
five
guy
anyway,
is going to
right?
slip off the pillar into the lava. And this guy, does he get to spit another blob at you? He does not get to spit another blob at you. He is going to slip off into the lava. Gertrude, you are up. You are so nearly in range for telekinesis. You just have to lean over the edge of the cliff a bit. So can you give me an acrobatics or athletics type check just to keep balance over this lake of lava as you try and lift something heavy with your mind?
Oh, hold up. I've got a rope. I can tie myself onto something.
Tie yourself to what? The
I have no idea.
salamander
I
behind
think
you?
that's-
Because I kind of love that plan.
Yeah.
I kind of am obsessed with that as the option.
If I can, you're
Excuse
coming
me,
with
hold this, huh?
No, I'm. There you go. There's my acrobatic. I'm tippy toeing.
Alright, yeah. You like it's difficult. It's updrafts of heat, just wind coming off the edge of the cliff. You feel yourself slipping a couple of times, but you manage to get in range, and you can feel yourself able to summon this spectral hand. Okay, so you summon the hand.
Did I receive it? Yeah.
You summon the
yeah.
hand. You lift up the armor with the hand. And it starts moving, according to the spell, slowly up to 20 feet in any direction.
Oh, it only comes 20 feet. I'm gonna drop it in the lava.
No, don't worry. Next round, you can move it the other 20 feet by sustaining the spell.
Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do.
So
I'm gonna have to just
that was two of your
Guys,
actions.
I need your help.
That was two of your actions. You can, if you want,
That's a
still.
concentration spell.
Yeah.
If his concentration's broken, then it's fucked.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't do anything else. I can't. Yeah.
This was the plan. I let this plan go ahead because I was very aware of how the spell worked. So,
I need your help,
you
Rubus.
have
like,
options
quick.
here. You still have an action. You can, attempt to attack one of the nearby salamanders, or make an animal handling check to see if you can calm down these wild animals. It will be a reasonably high DC. You are in their nesting grounds, but that is an option.
No, I ain't got the skills for that. I ain't got.
I've got animal handling.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go. I'm concentrating with one hand in my mind, and I'm gonna sort of grab my rapier, and I'm just gonna swing it behind me, and hopefully I hit something. But that's about as much because I'm concentrating on the spell. You know what I mean? So that was my one fire.
Alright.
I
So
swung a blade at one.
you manage to crit. So you do 9 damage to this guy. You stab a little frog in the brain.
Did you die?
Yeah, it makes this
Oh shit! Sorry. Came out of
Not
nowhere.
bad. Bless you. You're good.
Alright, yeah.
Alright. So I need one more move, but yeah, come on team, get in here and help me, please.
Alrighty. Makoto, Rubus. Gertrude looks like he's got this well in hand, to be honest. What are you guys feeling
really
about this
don't.
situation?
They're gonna leave me to die.
Well,
I mean, if I fail any checks, then they're gonna get pissed off. What can I
Did
do?
We
This
got out
group
quick.
to
Look,
the
they
left
fell
actually
in.
know that
They fell in. Yeah. They don't know
They
you're
didn't-
here. They only know I'm here.
even the group to the left.
You
Yeah.
guys. Yeah. Well, you guys are still hidden, fully hidden. They don't know. They're only aware
Sorry,
of
what are
me,
you asking,
and I got a
Rubus?
feeling that
Yeah, you can't see that one.
is Rubus still hidden.
No, the group of little salamander thingies that are on the left there, right near me and Makoto.
These guys.
The
Roll
ones to the
me
left.
a perception check to see. Yeah, they don't seem to have changed behaviours at all. You don't think they've noticed any of you?
Cool.
I mean, really, the only beneficial thing I have in this entire lineup here is my Eat Fire and my Puppets Eat Fire. Aside from that, I don't really have very much I can do. I feel like attacking them would just make everything 10 times worse.
They're really weak though.
Pardon?
They're weak in health. They ain't got much health. I only struck it with a 9 and I killed it. So anything over a 9, you'll kill them.
Yeah.
So
So
that people is coming back out of the lava soon. I just know. He fell in there. They ain't dead. They live in that thing. They swim around in it. He's gaining strength. We gotta get out of it quick.
I can't do Thunderstrike. That one's that's out of the picture completely. I can't use Wooden Fists because that would just be stupid. Oh, sorry, Rubus. You don't have any options for yourself, but
everything you punch just puts you on fire. Yeah, like
Hey, I got spells. Spells for days, you know.
use some.
okay. So
please.
we've got one near Rubus, or not Rubus, but Gertrude, don't we?
Yeah, just one in a minute. Ready.
And how far away from me is this? How far away from me is the one that's near Gertrude?
It's like 150 feet or something.
Ugh.
130.
Okay, I'm struggling to see the map unless I'm looking at stream because my character sheet's covering everything up.
Okay.
So
Zoom out, yeah. Zoom out.
I am zoomed out. If I zoom out, it goes over to my character sheet side, and I can't move it.
Oh.
So
Oh,
I'm shafted.
I don't know. Fair enough. I've got it set so like the image on the game image is on the left half of my screen and my character sheet's on the right. So it's all there. But I don't know how you can adjust it.
It's not letting me move it, which is really infuriating. So that's 120 feet. I'm 150 feet away. If I move, I'm exposed.
Yeah, I mean,
And the
there's
minute-
like a couple of little places where you can go.
But no, that's too close to them for my liking. Literally, if I get hit by these, I'm fucked. Okay. Oh, no. I have to be within 120 feet. That's the maximum amount that I can possibly be from my target.
130. Yeah, 130. You've only got to move 10 meters. Just
Forward.
sneak forward 10 meters. Yeah, sneak forward 10 meters and look, you're in range.
I don't sneak. Like, my sneaking is like non-existent.
Yeah, but there's a wall there. That's like a cliff rock. So the chances they might hear you, but I don't know if you can use a spell over that cliff as well.
No, I don't have any of those kinds of spells.
Okay, so you're gonna have to step out, sort of.
Okay, I'll try a stealth roll to make sure that they don't hear me walking over to that wall, if that works. But I also have to. Hold on, I need to see if I need line of sight because I can't be directly behind a wall if I need line of sight. It doesn't really tell me. It just tells me the target. Oh, wait, no, I've got to be within a 30-foot range? Not 120 feet? No, its area is 120. Wait, but it's not an area of effect spell. It's a target on one
What's the spell
character.
called?
Fear. I want to use fear.
On
So
me.
No, I don't want to use fear on you. I want to use fear on the creature because it says it's targetable to one creature. It's somatic and verbal, 30 feet range with 120 feet area. That doesn't make very much sense.
There's no area on fear. It's just a 30-foot range.
So
Yeah.
that's fucked. Oh shoot, where's this gone? Where's 30 feet from him?
Oh, to like over
I
my
would
head.
for all of these bad
It would
guys.
take you a lot of time. It would take
Yeah.
you like a turn just to get 2 turns to get there, basically.
Okay, that's not gonna work. What does this one do? That one's 120, but all right. I'd like to use exploding. Well, first I need to use stealth to get to the wall. Wait, can I do this without? Do I have to see? I don't think I have to see. It just says I throw it at a creature.
If you look carefully, there's like a little gap between the high rise. The thing.
I need to make sure that they don't hear or see me. They're blind though, so they can't really see me. But I mean, like, you know what I mean. Like here, I need to make sure they can't use their senses to like sense that I'm there. So what I'm gonna do is obviously I've got to stealth over, so I'll stealth first. Did it roll?
Yeah. And where
What
are you heading here?
I gotta be within 120 feet range of the guy that I want to hit. That works. Yep.
Okay.
But I think I don't know if I have to see him or not. Anyway, so did I make it? I can't see my roll. I have no idea. 12.
1
It was
sec.
about average.
Pardon?
It was about average. I got your back there, don't worry.
Yeah, if they see you, Rubus is standing right there. It will smack them.
Alright, good news. 3 of them don't hear you. One of them is just going to slowly start coming around the side, though. What are you up to?
Okay, so I want to use exploding earth on the one that is
Over
going
here.
well the one one near Rubus.
Explode that earth.
Yeah, Rubus.
Okay. That is going to kill it.
At the park, then Makoto
Uh,
obliterated it into dust.
So is that 1d6 bludgeoning splash damage as well?
Oh, right, you didn't mean that.
Yeah, it's got damage. Wait. I'm not 100%. Yeah, it's got. Is it? Hold on. You throw a hard packed ball of earth and stone at a creature, and the projectile explodes upon impact. Attempt a spell attack against the target's AC. If you hit, you deal 4d6 bludgeoning damage plus 1d6 bludgeoning splash damage. So yeah.
Alright, roll a d6 for me.
Give me a second to find the dice.
Crit.
Oh, I do not know where the dice are. Is that no? That's I've lost. Oh no, I've lost the chat. Hold on. Where's the dice on this silly thing? Oh, I think I found it. Hold on. Do I just click it?
Alright, Gertrude, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn. 23. Although, I mean, I'm still alright.
Alright, Rubus, what are you up to?
Providing good point, no comeback.
I am going to cast Carrion Mire. And I need to make a square. Something like
What does that
50.
do?
I can't draw a square. Why would
How
it let me draw a
cute.
little square? It's a 15-foot cube area in which loads and loads of hands are going to come out of the ground, and anything that tries to move through them has to give me a saving throw, or they fall over.
Alright, where are you putting this square?
That's pretty cool.
Pretty much on the one that I can just about see on the bottom side of my
Just
code.
kind of closing off this exit.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, sweet. These guys aren't the most reflexive. I don't know if you've noticed about
Then
what's your
slow.
spell save DC?
Give me one moment. It's 20.
Ooh, so he is being held down by a pile of corpse hands.
Then somewhat clear the way slightly for his return, because evidently he's going to have to come back this way.
Mhm.
I would
I
like
appreciate that.
to cast Moonlit Ray. I can't do that inside, can I? I can do
Wait.
that inside.
Maybe. Depending if you
Unleash
already
a
got
holy beam of freezing
on
moonlight. It does not state whether it's inside or outside or makes any shit's bit of difference. So,
Yeah, so you just cast it.
Mhm.
do you accept that?
I do.
Wonderful. Draw a little box around this guy. I don't know if you can see. You can't see the box
This
that I
guy?
drew.
I can. It disgusts me.
Yeah. It disgusts you. You can put a better box if you like.
I don't see a box, I see a circle. A poorly drawn circle.
Yeah,
It's okay, I
that
don't
is
see anything
that's
cookies,
gonna
though.
take him out. So
Yeah,
you fire this beam that just strikes this creature and knocks it over. It crumples into a wall. As
And
it
I
as it
rest my
rolls
case.
through its nest, it just crushes a bunch of eggs.
Oh,
That's bad.
why would you touch the egg? Why would you do that?
Didn't touch the egg. It touched the egg. Nobody knows where it came from.
The egg has
Random
been
beam of light, you know, cold damage.
Right. So
probably got one more going, yeah? Or was that it?
this guy, he's gonna jump back into existence.
Told you he was coming back, guys. And he's gonna come right back next to me next time.
So these two climb up the wall back onto here, and takes up the rest of their turns. This guy, meanwhile, is going to surge out of the lava like a breaching whale, splashing onto here and bringing a lot of heat with him as he does. Make me a reflex save.
Yeah, for me, yeah?
Yes, Gertrude.
There you go, sir.
Okay. So that is 15 points of damage, halved to 7, halved to 3. You take 3 points of fire damage as this wave of lava comes up the crest, and that is his movement. Now he's gonna try and bite you. If this guy succeeds at biting you, he's then gonna try and swallow you. So 21, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fucked.
So that does miss. He's going to try and bite you again. So that just misses. Yeah, so he just lunges at you twice out of the thing, but he's still kind of like half off the cliff. However, 1 second. Can you give me another acrobatics check?
It is to make sure I don't slip in the fire. Whoop. Ah, it burned. It burned. Hopefully I go head first.
You just barely managed to hold on over the edge. Was there anything else? Not really. It is your turn again, Gertrude.
Still concentrating on the older telekinesis. So that takes how many turns is that? Two. That's two
That's
more.
one
movements.
action. One action to sustain the spell.
And then, so do I retrieve the item now, or at the end of the turn I retrieve the item?
So the slowly moving hand drags the rest of the armor over this gap to where you can
Reach
grab
it.
it and get yourself back
on.
onto solid ground again.
Perfect. All right, lovely. So I have the artifact in my hand.
Yep.
Yeah. Right now I'm going to use the last two moves to make a dash for it. I know I'm probably
Okay.
going to get an opportunity strike, but I want to just
This
say
guy's
run
going to opportunity
on.
strike you. If he bites you,
I know that.
if he bites you with this opportunity strike, you will not be able to run away because he will have tapped
Yes,
down.
I want to
Alright.
make a suggestion.
Go on, Rubel.
Putting
Okay.
the artifact inside of the bag of holding. Who has it?
Me. Why is that?
Just for prosperity's sake.
Listen, yeah.
Alright.
Stop with the riches.
Gertrude,
I've got these
do
afros on my
you
ass.
want to spend an action to put this armor into the
No.
bag of holding? No.
No,
Okay.
I want to
So,
run away.
This guy's gonna try and bite you.
Yeah, I'll do that after.
This guy's gonna try and bite you. If he rolls an 8 or higher, you aren't moving anywhere this turn.
Alright, that's fine. Even if I can use acrobatics and jump out of the way.
So he just hits. He manages to clamp down
Damn.
with this bite, dealing 15 points of damage.
No way.
How you doing, Gertrude? How'd you look?
I'm literally like, I'm on the floor at this point. I'm virtually crawling. Like,
Alright, so
gasping
he's
for
got
my
you in
breath.
his mouth. You have one action left. You can try and break free. So that's, yeah, athletics, acrobatics. See if you can sleep free. Trying to beat an 18.
And then what happens if I foul? He hits me again and I die.
If you succeed, you've managed to get out of his mouth. If you fail,
Oh.
on his next turn, he's going to try and swallow you.
Yeah, and that's me done.
I mean, potentially. So yeah, athletics or acrobatics to escape, or you can just attack him.
Can I not shift into my spider form, and then would that like aid me in getting free? Because I don't know.
In
Like-
general, I would advise against shifting into the form of a bug when in the mouth of a giant lava frog.
Good point. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go with acrobatics. Wish me
Okay,
luck,
hold
guys.
it.
Wish
You
me
trying
luck,
to beat an 18? Ah, mate. Alright, I'm gonna let you get away a bit because that was incredibly acrobatic. Like that was destroying
did I do well?
destroying the DC. Yeah, you had to beat an 18. You got 29. That's plenty.
Oh, okay.
Can I move you? There we go. Yeah, so you're going to be able to slip away from him a bit. With that.
That's me done
You
now,
managed to
innit?
get
That's
out of
the
his
brilliant
mouth.
thing.
Alright. Next up, Makoto again. Yeah, there's a few boys around. You see these big boys come out of the lava again. He's menacing Gertrude. Gertrude seems to have managed to slip out of its mouth, and yeah. Meanwhile,
And
the
I'm
ones
cooling.
directly in front of you have been grabbed with horrible, stinky zombie hands that came out of the ground.
I would like to use acid splash on the 2 that are behind the one closest to me.
Okay.
What sort of distance are they to each other? They're obviously within 120 feet.
Easily within 5 feet of each other.
Okay, that's fine then.
These guys.
So yeah,
They're right next to each other.
13.
Yeah. So you splash them. So 3 damage, 1 splash damage. Okay. Yeah, so you splash acid over them and it kind of like puckers and scars at their skin.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Sorry.
And it hit that 3rd one, didn't it?
which one? That's one
The
up
one
here.
that's closest to me.
This one.
No, well, all of them. If they're all within range of each other, within 120 area,
That's.
then
I mean,
something like that.
That's a
Or
massive
it's a-
area. 120 feet
Oh,
is
well,
not the splash damage. Splash damage
What
is.
does it say here?
Splash damage is 5 feet. Anything next to where you're targeting gets splashed.
I'm trying to check the
essentially.
spell. Oh, what is that doing?
Alright, while you check that, Rubus, what are you up to?
I would like to tell my dog to fuck off and leave the cat alone.
Get that cat.
Shit, I didn't mean to draw that line.
Oh, he's
Whoops.
defacing the world.
I am. I apologise.
So, but my question was, the guy who's closest to me, was he hit by the splash damage? Because I can't
not-
tell what distance they are.
Not if you were targeting the 2 behind that box.
No, not the 2 behind the boss. The 2 behind the guy closest to me.
Okay, so if you're targeting the guy closest to you, it won't splash onto anyone else.
No. The one who was just behind. So the 2 that are behind him.
Yeah, so if you
The-
hit one of those 2, it will hit the other one of those 2. But it won't hit him.
Okay. And it wouldn't hit the guy that's next to them, up above them.
If you attacked this one, it would.
Wait, I'm sorry. I can only see the map on the screen, so there's a bit of lag for me. So can you show me the measurement between? Okay, so the measurement between both. So
So if you
measurement
target
between the 3 shrimpy-looking things behind the guy who is in front of me. All of them are within. If I hit the guy in the middle, then the guy in the middle, the splash would go to the guy to the right of him and the guy to the left of him. Correct?
Yeah.
Because it's within a 5-foot radius. Okay, that's what I'm asking. Was
Yeah.
it wouldn't hit the guy in front? That's okay. That's it. That's fine.
Okie doke. So that's your attack, second action? Or third
Pardon?
action even? Third action?
So that didn't kill any of them.
No, it did 3 damage and then 1 splash damage to all 3.
Okay. What was the other one? I don't know if I can. No, I don't really have another action.
Alright, Rubus, what are you up to? Rubus, what are you doing? What are you doing, oh Rubus?
25 feet per movement. I am going to move from here. I think it's there. I moved. I did something. Yeah,
Yeah.
25 feet.
It worked.
Look, it's hard, alright? Like, zooming in and out on this thing, like...
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted to do. Why were you not at me? Zoom out. 105 there.
Might be able to move closer. Could do what I've done, dangle off the edge. Tap in
Man,
and pitch in or
like as much as I do want good things for your characters, if Gertrude died that way, I would be happy. What did he do? Oh, he leaned over the lava to try and get close enough to a thing, and it did not go well. Just fell in, mate. Like, that's such an unheroic death. I love it. You know?
yeah, like, this is my character all the way out though, isn't it? To be unfair.
Literally,
He
he
slipped
like
on a rock.
Ray
slipped on a rock and fell in the fucking lake of lava. Oops. Didn't even alert any of the monsters. We've still managed to get the armor completely stealth.
Yeah.
So your Moonlight Ray against the big guy, dealing 10
Yeah.
damage with a 13. That will hit. So 10 damage. So this ray hits this guy, and you can see him kind of like plant himself a bit more to avoid being pushed around, but doesn't seem to be overly injured. And it lets out this like deep guttural ribbit.
Cool. For my next action, I'd like to cast it one more time.
Oh, excuse me. Rabbit.
Alrighty. Slams into
Same
him.
person.
Bam! And you manage to hit for another 13 damage. You're getting a lot of ones on these damage dice.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, after that, it is Salamander's turn again. So, this guy, he's going to try and roll above your 20, did you say your spell save DC was?
Yeah.
So, he's not getting up today. These guys, they've been attacked. They're angry. They're running into this cube. Even if it's full of writhing hands.
They can't see the writhing hands. They're like basically blind.
They can
They're
probably
angry
hear them.
regardless of it.
And all three of them are held stuck by writhing hands. They started like thrashing and moaning. Meanwhile, these two. They are going to go over to the two corpses over here and start kind of pushing at them and like snuffling over them. This guy, meanwhile, he is gonna try and go after you. So he moves over to you. That is a successful bite attack.
Oh fuck, I'm dead.
6 damage.
I'm dead.
Alrighty. If you are in fact unconscious. Yeah? Unconscious?
I am, yeah. Where's my oh, there, yeah. So -1 to the health. I'm seeing stars.
Alright. Rubus, Makoto, you look over at this creature over here as Gertrude goes limp in its mouth, and then it kind of pulls its head back and just starts swallowing Gertrude whole.
I've got the artifact. Cute. Maybe I should have put it in the bag holding.
As Gertrude kind of falls unconscious, the armor clangs onto the stones nearby.
Okey-dokey.
Grab the armor, guys. Get out of here.
Well, I can't get over there, and I don't think Rubus can either without having everybody coming up our asses. That will leave us with a disadvantage and them at an advantage strike. So that isn't going to work. I don't know what. What would you do, Rubus?
Oh, I mean, it's gonna take at least 6 actions to get round there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could always go for the running jump. I mean, it's a bit of a world record long jump, but...
But first, you would have to have your back to 3 guys.
Yeah, they're kind of just flailing on the floor at the moment. I'm not too worried about those.
They're all stuck in it, yeah.
I don't think
Dang,
my character
right.
could, I don't think I could jump 30 feet. I think it's a flat out
What about
jump.
if you- What about if you sneak around them round the top side of them 4
That's only-
onto the little ledge?
Like, two turns?
Look, I don't know if you see this. Look. Can you see this? Look, move from here. That's 1. Where is that? 20. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, there, yeah. Go to there. That's 2 turns. And then your 3rd could be the jump. Did I actually move your character then? My bad.
You've moved him 100 fucking times. You don't have to click. You don't have to click each square.
What do you mean?
I mean, when you're moving someone, you don't have to click each square.
Wait, let me.
No, I just held Q and dragged along.
Yeah, don't hold
Wait,
Q.
ooh,
Press Q each
weird.
time you want to make like a checkpoint. Let's see this.
Oh!
Versus.
So press it and then... Yeah, got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, okay. It's a toggle thing, not a hold. Alright.
But yeah, I mean, it's like you were like there. So
Yeah.
that's.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, that's certainly a possibility. Like, you can cross that gap, get up to like there in 1 turn. That's a full turn, and then that's a turn. You're over there next to the frog. But how next to the frog do you need to be to kill the frog?
I don't have to be right next door to it, but I guess we'll give that a go. I don't really know what else to do on this one. I'm gonna get beer from the fridge.
All right.
We'll do that whole movement into the middle. Well, there I guess, and then do the fucking.
All right.
You want an
Athletics or
check?
acrobatics? You want above a 13. All right, you make
How's
that
that?
jump. You make that jump. Whee! All right.
Somewhere about there. That is inevitably the end of my turn. I will be right back with a beer.
No
Need some liquid
worries.
inspirations.
What
If anybody else would
trick
like a
you
beer,
got up your
please
sleeve
say
there,
so.
maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, bring us a beer, Rubus.
Give me 5 minutes.
I mean, if you're doing a trip to London, you might as well brew.
Alright, so while we wait for Rubus to come back, Gertrude, how are you feeling about new character?
Suppose if I have to.
I have a feeling Makoto and Rubus are going to run into a new friend real soon.
I knew there was something coming. There just to be something was coming.
Like, I mean, like, if I could justify the frog not attacking you that turn, I would have. I don't go out of my way to try and kill you, but it's just what he would have done. It's just because they fucking crit against you twice. Like, Jesus. I'm sorry. Sorry, the dice had it out for you. Fucking 2
and then
crits.
Rubus struck me with
2 critical
and then
hits.
Rubus struck me. Struck me with a splash damage as well.
Yeah, only a little bit.
You blew me up with a boulder of rocks. I don't mind.
So
I
when
can
you
make
started
new
talking
character.
about like stealth killing them, I was like, well, they like the lesser ones are real low health. Like, you probably could take a few out before any even notice. And then you're like, nah, just leave them all alive. Walk past them. Right. All right, that's risky. It's risky, but I love it. You know, animal conservation and all that.
Yeah.
What animal conservation?
He's talking about
Just
Gertrude
salamander.
being a lover of animals, you know, feeding endangered species.
Not wanting to kill him, wanting to sneak in and out, you know?
I mean, yeah.
Essentially, it was her downfall.
Alrighty, so Rubus, that's your go. Makoto. Was
The
there
next
Um,
character you guys meet, if I do end up dead, is going to be a fierce warrior.
Oh yeah.
Gertrude's
Who's thick
son,
as shit.
I guess I'll try acrobatics and get over to where Rubus is, if I can, without getting attacked by these guys. Is that even a possibility?
Yeah, these guys are all pretty restrained by Rubus's spell at the moment.
You also have Sanctuary on you as well, so they have to
I
give a will
don't-
saving throw.
Ooh.
Yeah, you are also
Before
still
they can
sanct. Sanct as all get up.
Nothing can attack you anyway. Yeah. You're safe with others. You could walk through them all,
Yeah,
and
so
they
you
can't
need
do
to
anything.
beat a 13 on an acrobatics or athletics check to jump this gap, but you can get up to about where Rubus is with that. There you go. So you fling yourself over there.
Is that my
Whee!
only action?
That is 2 movements. Yeah, that's 3 movements.
Okay.
You could stop back here and try and cast a spell. There's distance.
No, because what I'm trying to do is get as close to the frog so I can cast a spell.
Fair enough. Yeah, so you managed to get over there. On the frog's turn, he has swallowed Gertrude. Now, here's the thing. Could be real evil here, and he just goes back into the lava, and that's the last you ever see of him. I won't do that. That's too evil. That's too evil. He's digesting. He's gonna lie down. He's gonna kind of like chill for a bit. Okay? He's just
Yeah,
sitting
it's still.
there.
I'm still alive. I'm unconscious and I'm still in
He's
it.
still
I've only
digesting.
hit his body.
Exactly. These two, meanwhile, they are still kind of like pushing their bodies around.
There's a chance to save me, guys.
Yeah. So Rubus,
When I was a
Makoto,
wizard, I would cast Fireball.
you heal the frog for 13 points of fireball.
And
would
give
be
it a
nice.
puff.
We're
You've
now
made it
fighting
stronger by
Flaming
5%.
salamander. Right. What's the plan?
How far away?
Batman.
Ba, 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 ba. 50 feet. I'm going to move.
He's moving. He's moving over there.
I know.
Mia.
Why is Gertrude unconscious, by the way?
Because he has been attacked and then attacked and then
Eaten.
attacked. And then attacked and then eaten. So he's currently unconscious and swallowed by a giant frog. A giant lava
Can
frog.
I heal him inside the frog?
Depends if it's line of sight.
I don't really say
What's
whether
the
it's line
healing
of
spell?
sight.
Is it a healing spell? Is it heal?
Yeah. Just heal.
Hmm.
I don't think so.
Touch
dude, 'cause
or
you'd
30
heal the
feet.
frog, innit? Technically,
You
I'm
must be
in-
able to see a creature to target a creature, or otherwise perceive it with a precise sense.
Okie dokie.
However,
Can he
you
not
can
perceive Gertrude
attempt,
with a precise sense?
You can attempt to target a creature you can't see. So you may try and roll perception or some other type of thing if you could justify why that will tell you exactly where in this belly. If you say nature, I know exactly the stomach of this kind of animal, and this is where he'll be in it at this point. You may do so.
locate me.
So you can try rolling to locate but it's going to be a thing where you spend the spell and then roll
Yeah.
to locate, not. Or you can try and kill the frog first.
Kill the frog and cut me out.
Excuse me.
I mean, it would be cool if I was alive inside there. I could start beating it up from the inside. Surely it's got to make critical damage, right?
Yeah.
I am going to cast this shit.
What did you cast?
There's no plants there. No, it doesn't matter. I misread that bit. Meh.
Yeah. There's no plant matter in this cave, Druid.
You sure about that? Yeah, no, doesn't matter.
Are you not considered plant life? Is
Yeah,
not my poppet considered plant life?
You want to sacrifice your poppet for this
Or-
spell?
It's not really sacrificing, because she also has a bag of freaking parts of cookie.
Alright, what's your plan, Cookie?
She's been picking shit off of you left, right, and center for like days.
What's the plan, Cookie? You targeting a heal? You doing another spell?
I'm gonna do a different spell. I don't really know what to do in this situation at the moment. I think
It's bad, ain't
Can you
it?
go with torturous trauma cantrip? And is it actually gonna do it?
Alrighty, so that will hit.
Obviously, I'm going for the big one.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a one action thing, so I can do it at least 2 more times.
Okay, and so fortitude saves. That is a success. Okay, and that is another success. So it takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage. It's starting to look a little bit woozy now, as you kind of yank its guts around.
Punch it in the stomach from the inside.
And wake me up,
Makoto,
yeah?
what are you gonna do in this moment? This time?
I would like to use acid arrow on it.
Mm-hmm.
In for the face. Straight in the
Not
eye.
really don't do that. So basically it conjures an arrow of acid that continues corroding the target after it hits. You have to make a spell attack against the target. On a hit, you deal 3d8 acid damage plus 1d6 persistent acid damage. So I've attacked 19. Damage is 12.
Yeah, so you deal 12 damage and 1d6 persistent acid damage. So on each of its turns, it's going to take 1d6 damage. So it takes an extra 2, so it's 14. It's starting to look pretty rough as this creature turns and like begins roaring at you guys. Next up, Gertrude, can you roll me a d10, please?
Sure. What for? Not that I'm questioning you. I don't know. What's
You
going
have gotten worse.
Oh shit. Well, I'm not.
You
I'm
are
not asleep,
now
really,
at
so
dying 2. Okay, Frog. He is starting to get pretty injured. So he is going to... Doesn't get his lava splash back. But he is going to go over here and scoop this bit of lava off the floor and fling it at Rubus. Rubus, can I get a reflex save, please?
Certainly.
Certainly. Alrighty. Okay, so that is 13 halved to 6 points of fire damage to Rubus
Pickles.
as he flings this plot of lava at you. What are you going to do in response?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Go ahead. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that, dog. No. No. Barking at it will not help.
She's like, tag me in, sir, tag me in.
Sounded like she just said no.
I guess we used Butcher's Trap. Fucking that spell again.
Mm-hmm. Right, 3 more
3
damage.
Such a long jump.
It is a pretty long jump. Be a DC 18 acrobatics or athletics check to get over there in one jump.
We'll just go with another punch.
Alright, so this unfortunately does not seem to breach through his defences.
And third and final one.
Again,
Yep.
I feel it seems to be girding itself against your magic now. Makoto,
That.
this thing is swaying. It looks very injured currently. And on its next turn it will take a little bit more persistent poison damage as well. Or acid damage. Poison damage?
Dog, stop it.
Acid
No.
damage. What are you up to here?
I'm going to use Bone Shaker.
Mm-hmm. On the big guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Fortitude. So he's pretty fortitudinous. But he does fail this. So you manage to kill this guy. You shake his bones. You shake him and shake him until all his lunch money comes out. Gertrude just sliding out of this thing's mouth.
There's your water, Gertrude.
And speaking of Gertrude, roll me a d20.
20.
Yeah, you want to get high if possible. High number. Ooh, Gertrude.
2.
Gertrude, no.
Gertrude, you rolled a
Gertrude,
1.
No.
Not
Gertrude.
1.
Gertrude, no.
That is not.
Gertrude, that was not good. Gertrude, you've gone from dying 2 to dying 4.
So what does that mean? Am I dead or
You're
not
pretty
dead?
fucked.
Rubus, you can see Gertrude on the floor, just kind of half out of this dead salamander's mouth, over the way from you.
Of course, we're gonna bloody heal him.
Mm-hmm. So you're casting heal.
Yeah, 2 action heal.
Okay. You feel the spell just sink into nothing.
Oh, he's unresponsive.
Did it fail?
He's a boneless baby.
Just
is that it?
as a
Am I
cleric,
still
you've
there?
felt this before. Sometimes people are just too far gone. This is no longer a healable injured party member. This is unfortunately the corpse of your friend.
Cool, we stuff him in the bag and take him with us.
We're not over there to stuff him in the bag.
When we get there.
Alright. Makoto.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Rubus has told you that Gertrude is dead.
I got nothing.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
need to get over there and get that armor and get out of it.
That's only
Yeah.
one piece. Don't we have? Isn't there more, or is that all of it that we needed to bring back? Was that the whole set?
He managed to grab the set, yeah.
Oh,
The whole lot, yeah. And you might as well loot and take the bag of holding the rest of the shit out of my pockets as well.
So if we
Why?
take the
We
bag
can
of
All
if we take the
cursed
bag of
gold.
holding and shove you into it,
I'm dead. Wait, don't worry about me. Leave me there.
well, I can't carry all your crap. You're a thief.
Okay,
What do you think you've
extra
been harmed?
storage
I can't
inside of
even
the bag
imagine.
of holding, like
Wait, what?
we just
What?
put you in there with all the stuff in your pockets, and then it's...
It's like an inceptional storage inventory.
yeah.
Yeah.
The storage within a storage, yeah.
Yeah. It's expanded storage.
I guess we're gonna have to try and jump across. So
Yeah.
I'd like to go.
You see like the salamanders on the other side kind of dragging the big one's body away and into the lava.
What's this do? Hold on a second. Oh, that doesn't help me at all.
Yeah, you find like you've really got your footing now, Rubus, and you don't think you're going to struggle to make any of these jumps if you need to again.
Does that count then? Can I like hop, skip, and jump across?
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, with that
Beautiful.
nat 20 acrobatics. You fly through the air, free and unburdened, and then come back to ground next to the corpse of your friend.
So do I get to bring in a new character now? Yeah?
Oh, but
I
we
mean,
That's kind of a
so-
good idea.
We will discuss that, but generally, so like, if people want, you can play like a temporary character while they work towards getting Gertrude resurrected.
I mean, that's not unfar off where I was going.
There's
that's
also
aimed at
is just the option
you
of letting Gertrude
and-
be dead if that's how you feel about the character, and you can start a new character. There is also, the easy option. I don't necessarily want to put ideas in your heads, but you know a guy who is relatively good at bringing people back from the dead in a form. Kind of your boss in some ways, some people would say. Certainly paying you to do a task.
Well, I'm dead right now, so it's kind of up to the guys. But I don't
I
mind if
mean,
he
like, this is at least
Fine, we'll make a
partially,
new
and
one.
I say, like, we'll get back to it later, but this is at least partially a player
Yeah.
conversation. Like, yeah, this is a thing that happened in the game, but if you really love this character, like, there's ways around it. Like, it just is.
I was thinking I've got occultism. I could potentially learn a spell to bring Gertrude back
Yeah, it's just like, what's the cost?
and be a proper witchy witch.
What's the costs of all these options that you have? And what are the requirements and things like that? Anyway, Rubus,
Anyways.
you get up to the body. He's got
I'm
his
gonna
bag of holding
unzip
at
his
his
bag
best.
of holding. and I'm going to stuff his body in head first into this bag of holding,
Mm-hmm.
followed by the armor,
Mm-hmm.
and then aim to leave.
Alrighty. Yeah, you guys can get out of there with the armor.
A way out this way, or have we got to go back?
You've only got 3 of them little things.
To get into this chamber, you had to like break through kind of a sealed end to a tunnel where like lava had been piled up by the salamanders to seal off the exit because they can dig through rock reasonably easily. That's just generally what they do to protect their things. You probably could find a way through one of the other walls to get into a tunnel system. Who was leading you through the tunnels? And I know the answer to this question, but who memorised the map of the tunnels in their head?
The dead man.
Like, I'm not saying that you guys are automatically lost, but that's definitely big brownie points. Yeah, you probably could try a different tunnel to the one that you came down originally. Like it would just be some like survival kind of roles to navigate your way through. Or you could go back the way you came. Which is a very valid and easy option.
We just
At
go
this
back the way
point.
we came, Makoto.
We just go back the way we came? How are we supposed to get out? Because that was the cliff, wasn't it?
Who?
Yes.
Wait, guys, hold on a second. Can you mute yourself quick?
I've muted Discord in stream. Sorry, just sorting out some homework issues. So, while I have you guys, Gertrude. So, Gertrude, how are your feelings right now in this moment? Having been eaten by
I mean, Gertrude's feeling nothing. She's numb, cold. She doesn't know what's going on. But I'm actually kind of digging to make a new character. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like we can go through that if you want to do that.
But if the game, yeah. But if Moogle wants to, and Rubus wanna, try and work towards getting Gertrude back, then I don't want to take that away from.
So
maybe.
Here's the thing, like, there are forms of resurrection, obviously, in the world. Magical, like, godly, divine. Those resurrections, in order to resurrect someone with their soul, not just a copy of someone, like a kind of zombie puppet
rather than
thing,
just an animated
the
thing.
soul has to be willing. Yeah. So there's options for unwilling souls, Easy. You went to heaven, you like heaven, you don't feel like you have massive unfinished business. Because, I mean, I don't think Gertrude's a person who's like, I'll give up heaven to fucking save the world, necessarily.
She was out for herself always. Money, that's all she wanted.
But also, like, there's other options of, is Gertrude in hell? Like, is there demons who own Gertrude's soul? Like, Gertrude isn't necessarily been the best person their entire life. So,
well, we know that.
it is kind of up to you, first off, if Gertrude can be resurrected. Second off, there's options for that resurrection. Like I said, you go to the King of the Dead. That's a quick and relatively easy resurrection with, strings attached. Strings attached, stories to be told. Second of all is a harder resurrection. That will mean Gertrude won't come back immediately. and these guys are going to have to struggle in order to get supplies or friends or allies who are able and willing to resurrect you. But, you know, we'll give you a temporary character in the meantime. And obviously there's always the option of not bringing Gertrude back and making a new character, which is equally valid, you know? But
That's where I'm leaning towards. But like I said, I don't want to take any from the other two if they. So I'm happy to put it down to if they want to vote on, or they don't mind.
well,
But yeah, the way I see it is Gertrude.
I'd say like this is
face of glory.
Like, I mean, in terms of how you get resurrected, like who the characters go to, yeah, that's a Makoto Rubus decision. But in terms of just, can your character be resurrected? Do you want this death to be permanent? That's purely a you decision. Like, you don't get to go, I'll leave it up to them. Like, this is purely a Jodesius decision. Does Gertrude want to come back?
Kind of, not really.
Alright
Leave
then,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, fry him in the lava and
that doesn't mean that, like, for character RP reasons, Makoto and Rubus can't try to resurrect you. It just means, like, we've already decided it will fail. But like, if that's what their characters would do, if these guys would try and resurrect you, that's still a path they can take for story things. It just won't work.
Yeah, that's it. I just don't want to take, like, you know, their content and creativity away if they want to go and down that path. But I mean, I'm down to bring in a new character.
Right, yeah. Well, it has been good. You know, we'll have to have like some Gertrude memorial art. Somebody get on that. How are
the death of Gertrude? See, you guys should do a funeral for her. Give her a good send off.
We'll float you out on the lava lake and then throw a water balloon at you. It's like the opposite. The opposite. Yeah. So you guys, you managed to get back to the way you came, using your ropes and things to scramble up the cliff and start making your way through the maze of tunnels. Who is leading the way?
Not me, because I didn't look at the map.
Cookie, unmute if you mean to be unmuted.
Yeah, sorry, I was going to say me, but give me 1 second, so I've got to get the dog water.
Okay. But yeah, whoever it is, just survival. See how well you remember the way in. It's not as hard a DC as it was before, because this is more of a memory thing than a translating a map thing. Assuming the tunnels haven't changed. Somebody's also going to have to find and clip the death of Gertrude. See, part of me was like,
eaten by a frog.
It was such a good, like, legitimately, it wasn't a bad plan. Like, obviously, it went wrong, but overall, it wasn't a bad plan. The only thing was they were way too far away to offer any kind of, like, backup. But if your backup was closer, that was a great plan.
If I didn't make that noise with a rock, I would have been alright.
It was so close. Like, they were just rolling fail after fail on perception checks, and then the last one you went past was just like, nah, I fucking noticed. I fucking noticed this guy.
I'm gonna burn him.
Alright, yeah. So Cookie, give us survival to try and lead the way back. Yeah. So you easily managed to kind of follow the tunnels back to the start, twisting and turning to this staircase built into the bottom of the mountain. And where earlier you managed to slide down from the top floor of this mountain city down to the very core, speeding rapidly past the levels with joy and abandon. And now you pass the two guards who ask, weren't there three of you when you went out? And have to climb many steps before you even reach the bottom floor of the city.
Definitely my exercise for the day.
You
The battle was just like a warm up, weren't it?
so you return to the dwarven city.
Yes, head towards the queen.
It's a king.
Queen, king, queen, whatever.
Head into
Monarch.
the king's chambers, where after only a very short wait, you're admitted into their presence. You and goes,
Reach into the bag of holding and, drop the armor on the floor.
the king kind of looks down at the armor, walks over and kind of runs a hand down the helmet, just looks up at you and goes, I see your friend isn't here with you. And when you
I mean, technically, I am.
don't respond, kind of gestures at a servant. It's like, get this all cleaned up and ready for display. And they go over to their throne, where on the arm there is a small wooden box, delicately carved, so that you can see through the entire box, and there's nothing on the inside. And when the king opens it, inside is the piece of the mural that has been removed from up above in preparation for you completing this task. This kind of silvery tube etched with runes that's got a little cap at each end with a socket. And it pulses this low throb of power that is matched by a pulse deep within you, Rubus. As the king as well. Thank you for your efforts below our city in getting this armor. It means a lot to me. And, whatever that you need this artifact for goes well for you. And they hand over.
I'd like to gesture to Makoto to take the artifact.
I was about to say, who's keeping hold of this?
Makoto, I don't think it's safe for me to have two pieces on me.
You are right. I was just like, touch it, Rubus, touch it.
Together, Rubus. Put them together. See what happens.
One's inside of me right now, so I don't feel that would be a really good idea.
Take it out if you obviously first.
Yeah, but I still got to pick up the other piece, and I don't fancy that.
So, you take the artifact and you bid your thanks to the king and take your leave, heading back to your given rooms to rest and recover and grieve. Gertrude, you wake up in a large city. It's a little odd. You notice a lot of the buildings are built in different styles of different bricks and different layers, and there's not really streets. It seems to be almost 200% alleyway. Like a couple of bits down, you see a couple of children kind of picking the pocket of this guy as they run past. The guy turns a corner and starts mugging someone. You can see like a few shops and things unattended with kind of gold and valuable things, and as you kind of explore a little bit, you see that the city kind of rises towards the center, and in the center of the city you can see this like golden statue of a man, maybe half the size of a person, and you're looking at it and you think, like, if it was bigger you probably couldn't run off with it, but it's probably just small enough to steal. And walk off whistling through this city of thieves. And that's where we're going to call it an end to the night.
I'm gonna steal it.
You're gonna steal it.
Yeah.
This is your version of heaven.
Yeah, literally. I think so.
You're like, it's big, but it's not too big.
It's big, it's perfect. I can carry that.
You're like fucking Goldilocks
Where's
over
my
here.
Where's my bag of
right.
holding?
Hey Fox, how's it going? Yeah, well, this is our kind of Pathfinder and other games team, so, you know, we're always welcome for a few guest characters and random one-shot ideas and things.
We have done a horror themed one shot not that long ago. That one was pretty good.
Yeah, if we was wanting to step it up and play more games, we'd need more of a rotating cast, I think, to make sure that we could get more things in when people aren't busy. So, you know, you've got to be vetted by the bouncers, but
I mean, Fox is cool.
Yeah, we've known Fox for a hot minute. My last DM just stopped playing them, so we haven't done it in months, and I miss it. Oh no! What was your campaign like? What edition were you playing?
and we need to replace Gertrude anyway. So, Joe, you're
Well.
out. That's why I killed you.
Peace! No, I'm kidding.
See you on the next campaign.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll make a new character if you
Yeah,
guys
I
are all
mean-
okay with that. You guys can
I mean,
stumble into this
Most
oath, this loyal oath-taking paladin.
fair.
That's just like, I don't know. I'm making it up right now. I don't know what I'll be. And if
yeah,
Fox
have a
wants
little
to join
think
as
about
well.
it. I'm working late next week, but hit me up. But if you want to chat about characters and stuff,
Yeah, I will probably if you don't mind.
How much to kill Moogle?
but yeah. Well,
I'll do it
folks,
for
like,
free.
most of our episodes are all on YouTube. Some of them didn't make it over there somehow for some reason. No one particular to blame, other than no one at all. Stop laughing, Cookie. Stop laughing. Look, I don't know how you could blame me just because I'm the only one with access to any of the footage. That's a ridiculous accusation. I deny it wholeheartedly. But mostly, if you haven't seen any of it before, we're just kind of bimbling through a little story about, you know, this undead king who's trying to get hold of some artifact for nefarious purposes. The gods have kind of nominated these 3, now down to only 2 people to put the artifact together and stop him. Meanwhile, he decided an easy way to get hold of it was just to ask them to not stop him after putting it all together, which these guys did agree to do. So it's kind of very swiftly turned into working for the bad guy.
Hold on, I did not agree to this.
You haven't been paid yet. You couldn't come up with something that was worth it. But the other 2 did agree and were paid.
And one of them's now dead. So
And one of them's now dead.
If I can play a druid, I'm down. Sure. Play whatever you want. When it comes to the campaign ends, me and Fox.
Yeah, there you go. You can make 2 new characters now.
Yeah.
I can bring a new one, and Fox can join. That's fire.
I mean, Binman, if your PC can run Discord, you know, that is.
Yeah, so you gotta be able to run Discord. You don't have
Or
to.
phone.
You don't have to have a webcam, but you know, and like we're currently on Roll20, so being able to use that is preferred. But we might switch to something else if we get something better.
I'm not fantastic at using Roll20, so don't worry.
Yeah.
It's not like
Roll
its biggest
20
thing.
has good and bad days for how it decides to work.
But
I mean, for the last
yeah,
3 sessions,
if you're
I've not had a map,
decent
and
folk,
I've had to watch the stream.
we need to maybe advertise a little bit about it. But if you're decent folk, we'll add you to the Discord, and then if I put up little things saying, "Hey, fancy playing a game this day," and people are available, we'll play some games.
We could all do that 1,000 vampire thing as well. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Although I do
As
think
in your
1,000
vampire.
Vampire works best with less people. Adding too many people to that does slow it down severely. It is a game designed around one person, and adding more people does not make it funner, unfortunately. But there's a few games. I do want to. I want to try that Dino
the
Island
campaign
one.
then.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. The Jurassic thing you were talking about.
Yeah, that's looking pretty fun. Just looking some more stuff about that. But yeah.
No, get these 2 in the Discord, and then
I've just sent out the Discord link. It's a temporary link, so it will only work for a certain
7
number
days, I think,
yeah,
yeah.
7 days, and then but just send it so they can join the Discord. They are decent people. We do know them. They play games quite regularly with Fox and Binman. So
I mean, when I'm free.
I'm
I
down
do.
to meet new people all the time. So
Yeah.
welcome aboard, gang. Come and cause some havoc with us.
It'll be a good test of
It
just
is
what it's like adding people to the OSW.
yeah,
random. It's a lot of randomness.
Yeah, anyway, I am going to set up a little raid.
Wait, did you say you're on lates this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Next session is
In 2 weeks' time, so that would
Yeah,
be
give
for
me a
us the
date.
6th of July.
can't do the 6th.
Can't do the 6th? Then it would be
Yeah.
the 20th of July.
The
Is this-
20th.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
if it's
that's 4
not the
weeks.
6th, it would be 2 weeks after that. Maybe,
We'll
maybe I'll
try and set up.
I'm guessing when you say you can't do the 6th, you can't do the 5th or the 4th.
Yeah, no. Well, the 4th is Independence, American Independence Day. So
I
we
can't do
don't.
the 4th.
If
yeah.
we had to celebrate every country's independence from Britain, we'd be doing it every day of the year.
I'm American, and I'm raising my children with at least 2 American holidays. Thank you very much.
Next
And
year we
lucky
will
for me-
celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving.
Lucky for me, the
Oh.
4th, the Beard Festival,
Well,
the
I
local
have
Beard Festival
Canadian
lands
family, so I
on.
should celebrate it. So you know.
Oh. Yeah, so
But no,
Okay,
Tristan's
I'm
got
just
a
gonna walk
korfball
anyway.
competition on the 6th, so I would like to be available. Sorry.
And it's the beer festival, so I hope to see you there.
It's the Beer Festival that weekend, isn't it? Yeah, that's I keep forgetting that I'm only.
I'm
I keep
looking at
thinking I'm only
you,
going
Doc.
on the 4th. I'm only going the 4th.
We'll
Is
figure
that
it out in the Discord,
something?
innit? We can chat and figure it out in there.
Alright, chucking on a raid, and yeah, we'll chat it over in the Discord, like I said. And if we can slip in one on a different day around then, let me know. But otherwise, it will be on the 20th of July.
Bye, guys. It's been awesome.
Catch you
Bye.
soon.
I'm not